Holy cow! Just a cow? No, I didn't really do anything special today. No, I didn't go anywhere and... Oh, yeah. As you can see, got my buzz cut. So, yeah, I had to get a haircut because it was getting pretty out of hand. And I let it grow during the winter months. And Mom did not like my buzz cut. But I like it because it's cool and I don't have to worry about all my hair. I will have to probably get it trimmed again sometime during the year because it tends to grow a little too fast. And yes, and so now we're going to get into the topic of this video. I didn't want to spend too much time talking about my hair because I don't think people are really that interested in talking about hair. And the topic is, yes, I've been waiting to do this video until it was official that the Lakers were eliminated from the playoffs. And unfortunately, or fortunately, however you want to look at it, I'm not a big Lakers fan, never have been. I really don't have a favorite team in the NBA. I never have had one. And so the Lakers were swept by the Thunder. So the Lakers were eliminated. And now can we end the LeBron debate that he is the GOAT? I've been hearing this for a long time. And I don't like it that a lot of analysts, a lot of sportscasters, they're saying that LeBron is the GOAT. He is not the GOAT, the greatest of all time. There's no way he is. Now, I'm going to try to defend LeBron on this because LeBron had a lot of pressure on him when he was in the NBA draft. He came from high school when you could still do that. You can't do that anymore. You got to go to at least 1 year of college. So LeBron had a lot of hype on him when he came out of high school. Did LeBron live up to the hype? Yeah, he did. He's one of the few #1 overall draft picks that actually lived up to the hype, because there's a lot of bust that happened with the #1 pick or the top 10 picks. So yes, LeBron did live up to the hype, but the problem was when he was in the draft and then when he started the season, he started referring to himself as King James and wearing number 23. You know, that might have been a mistake on LeBron's side, because when you wear number 23, you're already going to be compared to the greatest of all time in Michael Jordan. So wearing the same number as MJ, that's not a good thing to start your career as. I think LeBron might have helped himself if he would have chose a different number that didn't have a legend like MJ. So when they're talking about, the other thing they don't talk about is the number. The number is very, very important. That number, I don't think it helped LeBron's case. And then you go to look at the NBA Finals. LeBron in his career was not a closer. He was 4-7 in NBA Finals. That's a lot of NBA Finals appearances. Nothing can be taken away from that, and that hasn't been seen since Bill Russell. So nothing can be taken away from all those finals appearances, but a lot of losses, a lot. 4-7 all time. When MJ got to the NBA Finals, it never went past the sixth game. He always made it. MJ was a closer with that. Of course, he had Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, and other talents on the teams. So Jordan was 6-0 in the NBA Finals. This shouldn't even be a debate. This shouldn't even be a debate who the GOAT is. It's not LeBron. LeBron, what he did at 41 is pretty amazing. He averaged about 20 points per game. Jordan was retired by that point. He knew the game had passed him by, but he played with the Wizards, which was a disaster in and of itself. And LeBron is not the GOAT. There's no question about that. Now, there's nothing, they go, well, he has the most points. I still don't think he's better than Kareem. There's no denying it. I don't think LeBron is better than Kareem. Just because he has all-time points doesn't really mean much. It really doesn't really mean much. Yeah, that's going to be an unbreakable record. No question about that. I don't see anybody ever getting close to LeBron's points. Now, there's the debate. If LeBron's going to retire, actually the more bigger of a debate is, are the Lakers going to move on from LeBron and try to rebuild? Because let's be honest, if LeBron's not there, it's going to be a rebuilding and a retooling process, and it could be a while before they're actually good again if they move on from LeBron. But I'm not sold yet that LeBron's going to retire. I'm not sold on that yet because LeBron said in the past he wanted to play until he's 42 or 43, and I'm not sold that he's going to retire. I think, unfortunately, he's going to do what Kobe did. I think he's going to do exactly what Kobe did. No, not get in a helicopter crash. No. Kobe's final year in the NBA was not one of greatness. Kobe was well past his prime. LeBron's looking like that too. And Kobe did a farewell tour. Now, I do not like farewell tours. I think they are idiotic. You're way past your prime. You go to each city and they give you some token or some appreciation. So I'm not a fan of these farewell tours. I think they're sort of idiotic and it sort of feeds into a player's ego. But I think that's what LeBron's going to do. I think he's going to come back for his, what is it, like 20, is it 24 just a cow? I think it is. I think it's 24. Even though he should end his career on 23, which would be the best way to end. But hey, it's LeBron. I don't think he's going to retire. I think he's going to come back for another season and still trying to be chasing the GOAT status. I think the GOAT status is LeBron better than MJ. I think they should put it to bed and put it to rest. I don't think there's going to be anybody that can pass the GOAT status of MJ. Do I think MJ is the greatest of all time? That's an endless debate I don't want to really get into because there's so many other players I would probably miss on that list. I can think of 5 better players that are better than LeBron. I don't think he's better than MJ. I think the debate, if LeBron is the GOAT, I think they should put it to a bed officially. Because when he lost 5 NBA Finals, that's when it should have been put to bed. If LeBron could have went 11-0 in NBA Finals or even 7-0, then maybe you could make the case that he was the GOAT. But he's not. He's nowhere near the GOAT. It's like when in NASCAR, there's some people trying to say Jimmy Johnson is the GOAT, when there's no question about it. It's either Dale Earnhardt or Richard Petty. So, they just put this to bed because it's officially over. LeBron, not the GOAT. He's nowhere near on MJ's level. No question about it. Me and Mom are saying that's all for now.
That's all for now.